will travel all the night, all the day, all the time for my sacred purpose.
Are they even gonna let me in this country?
Your bag is okay? Yeah?
It's okay.
Yeah?
It's okay.
Okay. Sorry.
That's great.
So many different.
Everything isn't okay. Okay. Alright, I'm sort of near 19th Street in Yangon. A bomb hasn't gone off here in 2 years, so it's kind of like due, but a bomb has not gone off here in 2 years. So, maybe we won't get blown up, but maybe we will. Luck of the draw.
Just 1 year. Just 1 year.
1 year.
1 year. Uh, 1997.
1914.
No. There's first publishing.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
oh.
date. 1997.
Let me see.
This book CD. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
Right. This man.
This man.
People still talk about him in USA. Very old.
That's very old.
George Soros. But still alive.
Oh, I know.
You know. Look at this. All the written spines are just titles written on the spines of these Burmese books. Tons of books here. Okay, give me one of these with the just written on the spine. The rebound. There's a lot of books written in Burmese. There's hella barbed wire right here. Not only barbed wire, but there's like sandbags in like cubes where military police are inside. It's almost like an active or semi-active war zone, but it kind of has to be. They're defending active civil war competitors. This is one of the legendary months of my life, my travel. I don't even know what's going to happen yet, but this is one of the legendary months. It just is. It's Myanmar. It has to be. Dirty, sweaty white guy in Southeast Asia. He's probably up to no good. forgot to put sunscreen on today, but then I saw some Burmese with this like this visible stuff that they wear on their skin. I don't know what it's called or what it's made of, but it works as a sunscreen and some skincare. Many Burmese just wear it all over the place. Many, there's one right there. So I went and put some Korean sunscreen on. Mine is not visible. I'm just white to begin with. But yeah, some of these Burmese have this stuff on their face for sunscreen. It's called thanaka. It's made from tree bark, and it's like yellow or like brown or tan against the Burmese skin, which is like kind of brown or yellowish visible. It's like it's even like thick on the skin. Very interesting. Did you see the thanaka on their skin? I hope so. I tried to use Wi-Fi this morning in my hostel, and it's not working. So I don't know if I'm going to get any like computer work done this month. Hopefully that stuff just runs in the background and magically works, so I can keep doing this. This is adventure tourism here. You know, it's like this is a tourist kind of spot. I'm the only white dude around, but I'm not in Da Nang anymore. The internet just doesn't work. It's not like set up for that. Also, just shit that's just like fuck shit. It doesn't fucking work. I don't know. But we're still going, and we're on the bleeding edge. Myanmar has their own versions of Venga Boy songs, at least one of them. They've got Brazil, they've got Boom 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 Boom, but with Burmese lyrics. It's a whole vibe. One thing I'm really noticing in this country all over the place is the advertising space is available, right? So I don't know if that's a market, Mingalabat. I don't know if that's like a market restriction or like a governmental restriction, because advertising and propaganda is the same thing, right? It just depends on if you live in a free market system or if you live in like a top-down authoritarian system. So right now there's a military junta, which is very lightly in control of the entire country, and their leader is now the de facto president. He was just elected by the junta itself. So does the government say no propaganda, aka no advertising on these signs? Or is it like a market? Nobody wants to advertise here. Is it a dead market because nobody wants that space? Because look, I would do it myself. I'd love to, but if you're an advertiser and you want some advertising space, maybe look into Myanmar. Maybe not today, but tomorrow, maybe today, because there's so many open places to put your signage. I mean, technically, if you can get away with it, every blank surface is a canvas for advertising, isn't it? But here, you actually have like formal advertising, elevated. It's meant to go there. That stuff very freely and easily goes into people's subconscious, but right now it's just like nothing. So this is like an unadvertised and unpropagandized zone. If the Myanmar government were more like the Chinese government, they would at least have some like red signs with yellow text saying follow the precepts of the whatever latest Communist Party Congress meeting. But right now it's just blank. Toyota Pro Box is pretty dominant. There's tons of these Toyota Pro Boxes on the road. And one thing that's interesting, again, about Myanmar special is all of the license plates have the make and model of the car written on it. So it's like tied to that car. You can't just put one in a different place. A bird just flew by and took a fat shit on my arm, but I immediately found a dude with a hose, and I'm like, spray me off, bro. Gross. There's all sorts of birds here taking shits on people, and I've been shit on. It's that kind of day. Nissan Wingbro, the make and model of the car is on every license plate. Alright, it's day 2. Chewing beetle nut. 5 teeth. Super limey. I think this is some spit from some beetle nut that's already been chewed. It's like a crime scene. Kind of glad the Wi-Fi doesn't work for my computer because this Chinatown is wicked cool. I need to maximize my time here, even if I go broke. This is the point. This is the point. Look at that shit. Look at this. This is real. Look at this fucking shit. Look at that shit. Read the signs. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. This is what perfection is. Look at this unified sensorium. Look at this shit. Look at this. This is not even real. Seriously, this is fucking blowing my mind. Boom. That it is. Exceptional. The most exceptional. I drank one of those ABC stouts last night. It was an exceptional drink. I don't know if it made me an exceptional man. Sort of a jazz weasel, but this dude looks like what's his name? Lando Calrissian getting drunk. Alright, I spit my betel nut out, and sometimes I get like this tightness in my, I don't want to say it's like chest tightness, but there's something nervous system or like circulatory that gets a little tight from betel nut. That is familiar. I've had Burmese betel nut before, back in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's a little bit different back in, it's different from Taiwanese betel nut. They both screw up your teeth for sure. You look at their merchants, their teeth are just fucked. But Taiwanese betel nut, binlang, seems a little bit more like natural. Maybe it's not, but it's like a nut in a leaf, whereas Burmese betel nut is chopped up arabica, and then it's in the leaf, but there's also this lime spread and tobacco's in it too. I don't know if tobacco is added to the Taiwanese binlang. Something about Burmese, it almost seems like the crack of betel nut. It's just a little less natural. It really looks like drugs are being made on the table. Alright, I'm going to attempt to do a black market currency exchange. Wish me luck. It seems necessary to do black market currency exchanges in Myanmar because the official bank rate can be half the exchange of what you can get on the street, and it's like normalized. It's different from some place like Uzbekistan where you get a good rate to begin with. I'm pretty sure Myanmar exchange rates wildly different for USD and other currencies. It floats all over the place. It's weird. The bills I have, the USD 100 bills, are just like perfect. Series 2017, just crispy. We deal with a lot of money, with a lot of banknotes, so I know what looks good, and these are just really, really, really nice, unfolded, perfect. So I gotta ask for the highest rate possible, and hopefully I get the right amount of bills and non-counterfeits in return. I hope I have enough experience to do this. I've worked with enough banknotes and even with counterfeits in my day. So we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to talk to a dude outside of a currency exchange, not with an actual currency exchange, because his rate is significantly better. But is it real? Mandalay.
Probably. Mandalay, Baga.
No. Yangon.
Yangon.
There's Yangon.
500 off. Now Leon, yeah, 500 off. 45.
45. I have 300.
300 also. Top round.
300 to 45.
No, 45. No, 45. You know, so 300 is only small.
It's a lot of money, man.
No, a lot of money.
That's a lot
How
of
much
money.
is no?
It's a
Very
lot
small
of
money. How much is? Only 300 for women.
Okay. 44
Yeah.
for 300. Okay. This okay.
44. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was gangster as fuck. The whole thing was laid out. They gave me a nice rate. 4,400 is pretty good. I gotta count it again. But they almost let me go by withholding a bunch of the money at the last moment by doing some shortchanging shit. Really grabbing at my money, dude. I insisted on doing a last count and it was short like 30% of the entire amount. I should have 132 bills without losing the rest. But we'll see what the fuck happened because that was super gangster, man. That was some sleight-of-hand stuff. Out of that with 132 real bills, as I should have, it's gonna be a miracle, man. I felt like I was dealing with Earl Stevens or something at that table, man. That was G. I fucked up. I lost money. I hate this. I feel so stupid, so green. Green like this. Green like level 1 or level 0 player in the game. Not green like money, because I don't got as much as I should of that anymore. Don't do that. Actually, everything I learned about black market currency exchange in Myanmar before I came, it's not right. You should just exchange at an exchange. Because the black market can shortchange you out of a lot. Even if you think you're paying attention. I wasn't. Not well enough. Maybe I had some pride thinking that I could play at the same table with gangsters and come out even or even ahead. No. The house always wins, even if the house is makeshift. I saw a little kid before, a little baby, in the street, on his mom's lap. Poor mom, just laying on the sidewalk. She looked exhausted. Might have been his grandma. She looked a little bit old to be a mom. This is a little kid. He's probably 1. Shirt on, no pants on. Fucking dick is hanging there. I just like felt sadness for this little kid, half naked on the street. He's like starting to cry, arching his body back. Like, I'm just thinking, this kid is so far from being independent and an adult. Like, maybe we see the world as we are, but he was not only a little kid, but he was growing up in a lot of trauma, a lot of poverty, and a lot of pain already. And I just felt like, after I saw that, I started seeing people really in need, and like a whole string of people. That was the first one to tip me off. It was like, pain starts really young, and poverty starts really young. And quicksand of our environments. And I just felt like crying for that little kid. Just like, I wouldn't know how to help it in that specific situation, or even a bunch of situations like that. Because, like, he's got somebody to take care of him, but she's impoverished. And if you stay on the street for long enough, you're going to be mentally unwell, psychologically unwell. Just a matter of time. It's a matter of a few days before that starts happening. I'm thankful that I have a place to stay. And I've taken so many steps towards independence. Probably a bunch of people that will never see the kind of independence that I have in their entire lifetime. It's a weird place to be in Myanmar. It's a really weird place. It's a water gun festival in 3 days. I think there's going to be people spraying water guns on each other. That's already kind of happening to me today, which is nice because it's super hot, and getting water sprayed on you, it's not actually water. It's kind of a cool idea, literally. Some dude walked past me and told me I was so cool. Just like, come on, man. No, I'm fucking not. I'm the only dude looking anything like me around here. See a white dude like now and again, but it's rare. This stuff, hikari. It was like Pocari Sweat. Pretty much exactly. Ion supply drink. People are kind here, other than the people that rip you off for tons of money in currency exchange on the street when you're an idiot like me. There was a lot of people today that I just bought things from. Had some coffee and some tea, and it restored my faith in humanity, I think. Thanks to those people. I want to keep going. Here's some staff from the hostel I'm staying in, putting up some decorations for the water festival day. Okay, so the water festival day is called Thingyan, and it's the New Year. Burmese New Year. I have been a part of so many New Year's this year. Like, I was in Vietnam for Vietnamese New Year. And then I was in Philippines for Western New Year. And then, how many New Years? I guess this is the third one. It just keeps being a different kind of New Year. There's a cascade of New Years, and it's like numerologically, it's year 1 out of 9. 2026 equals 1 in numerology. So it's like there's really a cascade of New Years, and I seem to be accidentally running into them all over the earth, at least Southeast Asia, over and over and over again. Happy New Year again. Maybe if it keeps being a New Year again and again, I can treat what happened before as a false start again. And I don't know. This year has not been a failure or anything. I'm just really hurting from getting shortchanged today. What an idiot that I was. I feel like, again, it wasn't in the documentation. It wasn't in my research, but I should know better. I guess I didn't. What's up, man? Hey. I don't have food or anything, man. Happy Thingyan. Alright, stay tuned for Thingyan, because I ain't leaving. I might be broke, but I'll be here for it.